Look closely at the shadows dancing in your peripheral vision. Feel that icy breath on your neck, even though no window is open. What if the unsettling creaks in the dead of night aren't just an old house settling, but the dragging footsteps of something ancient, something malevolent, finally finding its way? Tonight, we pry open the darkest chapters of Japan's folklore, revealing 3 urban legends so utterly terrifying they will claw their way into your nightmares and refuse to let go. These aren't just stories. They are warnings, echoes from a past where the veil between worlds was thin and horrors walked among us. Prepare yourself, for once these tales are heard, they cannot be unheard. But before we dive in, like and subscribe, unless you want to be haunted by one of them. Imagine this. A thick, suffocating fog descends, blurring the world into indistinct shapes. The streetlights cast long, distorted shadows that seem to writhe and stretch with every gust of wind. You're walking alone, the only sound your own frantic heartbeat echoing in your ears, each beat a drum against the silence. Then, a figure emerges from the mist. A woman, her face obscured by a surgical mask, a common sight in Japan, yet her eyes burn with an unnatural intensity. Piercing through the gloom, she stops you, her presence chilling, her voice a chilling whisper that seems to come from everywhere and nowhere at once. Am I beautiful? Your mind races, a desperate scramble for the right answer. If you say no, her scissors, glinting with a malevolent sheen in the dim light, will find your throat, a swift, brutal end. But if you lie, if you utter yes, she slowly, deliberately, pulls down her mask. The sight alone could shatter your sanity. A grotesque, crimson smile, carved from ear to ear, a gaping maw of flesh and teeth, a permanent, horrifying rip. And then, she asks again, her voice now a ragged hiss, a sound that scrapes against your very soul. How about now? Your answer determines not just your fate, but the very shape of your face, a mirror of her own eternal torment. Some say she was a beautiful woman, mutilated by a jealous husband, forever seeking validation, forever seeking to share her pain. Now, picture a deserted train station, the air heavy with the metallic tams of rust and a faint, lingering scent of something unspeakable, something that clings to the very stones. The tracks stretch into the darkness, an endless, cold ribbon of steel. You hear it, a rhythmic, scraping sound, growing louder, closer, a sound that promises no good tick-tick. It's the ghost of a girl, brutally severed in half by a passing train. Her life extinguished in a moment of unimaginable horror. But death was not her end. Now, she is propelled by clawed hands, dragging her upper torso across the ground at impossible speeds, her broken body a testament to her unending rage. Her eyes are hollow, filled with an eternal, burning fury, fixed on anyone who dares to cross her path. She carries a rusted scythe, its edge keen for one purpose: to replicate her own agonizing demise upon anyone unfortunate enough to encounter her. That scraping sound, it's the last thing you'll ever hear before she catches you, before her scythe descends, and you join her in her endless, agonizing crawl, forever bound to the tracks of her despair. There is no escape, no hiding, only the chilling sound of her approach. Finally, we enter the most forbidden space in any Japanese school. The third stall of the girls' bathroom on the 3rd floor. The air is thick with a cloying, stagnant chill, a cold that seeps into your bones, a silence so profound it screams. You stand before the door, your hand trembling as you knock 3 times, each knock echoing like a death knell in the oppressive quiet. Then, in the suffocating silence, a tiny, childlike voice, dripping with an ancient malice, whispers from within, "Yes, I am." Every fiber of your being screams to run, to flee this place, but a morbid curiosity, a primal fear, compels you to slowly, agonizingly, open the door. What awaits you? A pale, small girl with vacant, black eyes, her hair a disheveled bob, her face devoid of emotion, yet radiating an unspeakable evil. Her hand, cold and clammy, reaches out from the darkness to drag you down into the putrid depths of the toilet, into an abyss from which no scream can escape. A watery grave where you will join the countless others who dared to disturb Hanako-san. Her legend is a warning, A chilling reminder that even the most mundane places can harbor the deepest, darkest horrors. If you enjoy this, watch shorts of urban legends, animated on my channel. Thanks for watching.